Oh, holy shit!
With the now 6th installment into the Splinter Cell series, Ubisoft Toronto takes it upon themselves to create the latest title in the franchise, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell: Blacklist. Does this game have what it takes to succeed its previous titles such as Chaos Theory? Is the new voice of Sam Eric Johnson for better or for worse? Let's take a look.
Calling themselves the Engineers has claimed responsibility.
Released an internet video complete with chilling footage from the attack to lay out their demands. They're calling the attacks the Blacklist.
The Blacklist.
The Blacklist.
Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist starts off with a bang as an Air Force base in Guam is destroyed by a later revealed terrorist organization called the Engineers.
We are the Engineers.
The Engineers order the United States of America to pull back their troops to America within the coming days, or else more attacks will ensue. However, the plot thickens as Sam and the newly formed 4th Echelon set out to stop them. Their ideals become much more thought out and quite reasonably intriguing, although carried out with crude methods of persuasion to get what they want. Of course, the question on everyone's mind is if Sam Fisher's new voice, by Eric Johnson, is better than Michael Ironside's, and that answer is no. Eric Johnson just sounds way too young to be playing a 60-year-old character, and when there are scenes with Sam talking to his daughter, it becomes a little bit awkward.
Right now, I gotta go.
Of course you do. Just let me know you're alive once in a while, all right?
I will.
I love you, Dad.
Love you too, kiddo.
Johnson does pull off a good performance, although it may come off as Sam sounding pissed off half the time rather than actually showing any real emotion.
No more games, Steed. Blacklist.
In all, the story isn't bad, feeling like a Hollywood blockbuster that you get to take the reins of, which leaves for a satisfying adventure around the world.
02 requesting permission to lift off from Chopper Pad Alpha 9er.
Jesus, that's not mortar fire.
Sounded like Katusha's.
Ubisoft always seems to impress with their new animations they add into each new game. With all new motion capturing for Sam and all the other characters within the game, it really helps allow the characters to flow in movement with no odd and jerky motions. When Sam takes down a guard in hand-to-hand combat, you see his effortless movements as he silences an enemy to later knock him out. The graphics on the PC version are also quite spectacular, leading it to be the best looking of the 3 platforms it was released for. The console versions, however, seem to suffer from frame rate drops and vertical sync issues, so the PC would be the way to go. The options menu is filled with plenty of useful adjustment tools, including DirectX 11 and tessellation support, to offer a very good looking experience. The characters have also been remodeled as well as per usual with every Splinter Cell game, and the changes don't seem to be too major other than Sam looks around the age of 30 with grey hair. Blacklist, however, details a strong improvement in both graphics and animation with a very powerful PC port.
Leave the interrogation to the CIA.
Forget the company man bullshit, Briggs. You're on our team now.
Blacklist features a new form of gameplay that was completely missing inside of Conviction. You now have gained the ability to choose if you are going to kill or knock out an enemy in close quarters combat, including a multitude of new gadgets and gear that allow you to incapacitate or eliminate your enemy. Sam can now be geared up with different kinds of suits that offer a choice of more protection from gunfire, or higher sound muffling for when he moves around the battlefield. You can now select gear loadouts that best suit the mission that can have gadgets ranging from sticky shockers to tri-rotors to full-on explosive mines and grenades. Given the variety of items, there's now a variety of ways to be rewarded points while playing. You can choose to not harm anyone, only knocking out the ones that get in your way to be the ultimate ghost, or you can choose to be a panther, silently executing your foes from the shadows of the night. And then there's Assault, which is where you go batshit crazy and just chuck grenades everywhere. Of course, the latter isn't very stealthy and it will be rewarded with minimal points. With these points earned, you'll be rated at the end of each mission and then given money that can be spent to buy new weapons and equipment to use for future missions. This money can also be used for online play, although at some point cash becomes something that is completely unnecessary and useless to the player, with nothing else to spend the cash on after you've already purchased everything. The single player and co-op also offers 4 difficulty settings ranging from easy to perfectionist. Chaos Theory fans will feel right at home with the perfectionist difficulty, having you be unable to mark and execute targets as well as be able to see through walls with your sonar goggles. A true test of wit and skill. Blacklist offers a multitude of different game modes, ranging from all the modes offered inside of Conviction. There's also a full-on co-op mission as a side story to the game that Sam and his CIA partner Briggs carry out. However, one game type has been brought back from Chaos Theory, and that is Spies vs. Mercs. This classic game mode pits up to 4 spies in third person against 4 mercs in first person in a battle to defend and hack into terminals on the map. This asymmetric playstyle offers a unique and fun gameplay experience that will keep you playing way after you've completed the main game. These modes also offer deathmatches, Mercs Hack, and Spies Defend, including the classic 2v2 modes from Chaos Theory. After all that, however, I personally had many problems with the game a few days after the launch of the title, which would continuously keep crashing the game entirely. This made it very difficult for me to stay in co-op games and Spies vs. Mercs, so in some cases I would recommend waiting for some more patches to come out before picking up the game.
Thank you. Who are you? CIA? Oh, you have got to be fucking shitting me! Fisher, this is about what happened in DC! Shut up.
Sam, what's
No,
happening?
no, don't!
It's certainly sad to no longer have Ironside's iconic voice as Sam Fisher, and there's certainly a lot of issues with crashing, but at its core, Splinter Cell Blacklist offers strong gameplay and okay narrative with great graphics alongside a great PC port. The voice acting is solid, the animations are spectacular, and the variety of gadgets, weapons, and gear let you play the way you want. And all that gives Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Blacklist a 4 out of 5.
Sam, thermal on the UAV shows a cluster of hostiles. They're meeting in a house upriver.
Charlie, I need recon options. We need to find Coben's fire before I get spotted.
I'd rate you a try.
Thank you very much for watching my review. Before I go, I'd like to know what is your favorite game in the Splinter Cell series. Let me know in the comments below. That's all the time I have for now. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ackerbane101, and I'll see you next time.